Hi folks, welcome to Get Strumming. Now today I thought I'd show you how to play the Beatles' Do You Want to Know a Secret? This was written back in 1963 primarily by John Lennon, and it was given to George Harrison to sing because at the time George didn't really show much interest in songwriting, although a few months later he was to bring out the brilliant Don't Bother Me on the With the Beatles album. But at this time George had nothing to sing, so they said, right, here you go, George, have a go at this one, which he did with absolute gusto, and it was one of my favourite songs on the LP actually. And Billy J. Kramer and the Dakotas covered it and had a big hit with it. What I've done with this version is just transposed it a couple of steps down to C major. We were in the key of E major, but I just thought it'd be easier to sing and easier to play on the uke in the key of C major. So before I continue, what I'm going to do now is show you the chords, because there are quite a few. So we're going to start off with a C minor. So to play a C minor, there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can use the tip of your first finger across the third, second and first strings on the third fret. Or if you struggle with bar chords, which I know a lot of people do, particularly if you've got kind of arthritic joints, then what I suggest you do is use your first finger on the third fret, third string, second finger, third fret, second string, third finger, third fret, first string. So you can play it like that or like that. Next up, we've got an F minor. Again, a bit of a tricky chord, but as I say, it's a lot easier than playing it in the key of E major. So for an F minor, you've got your first finger on the first fret, fourth string, second finger, first fret, second string, and fourth finger, on the third fret, first string. So that's the F minor chord. Next up, we've got dead easy, C major, third finger, third fret, first string. And then we've got an E flat chord. So to play an E flat, use your first finger on the first fret, first string, second finger, third fret, third string, and third finger, third fret, second string. Then we've got D minor. First finger on the first fret, second string, second finger, second fret, fourth string, third finger, second fret, third string. Next up, we've got G7. So you're using three fingers again, your first finger on the first fret, second string, second finger, second fret, third string, third finger, second fret, first string. So there's a nice easy G7. Right, the next chords we're going to do slightly different to how you might normally play them, but there's a reason behind this. So the next chord's an E minor. Now we're going to play a full E minor now. So what you do is use your first finger on the second fret, first string, second finger, third fret, second string. Now, instead of using your third finger on the fourth fret, third string, what we're doing is we're using our fourth finger on the fourth fret, fourth string, and our third finger, fourth fret, fourth string, and fourth finger goes on the fourth fret, third string. So you've got a full version of the E minor chord. And you might be thinking, why am I bothering to do that when I can get away with three fingers? Well, I'll show you. Because what we're going to do now is we're going to slide all these fingers down one fret to make an E flat minor. Now, the reason that I've added the extra finger is if you just have the E flat minor as a three finger chord, this is what happens. So that bottom string here doesn't ring right. So what's easier to do is have a full E minor chord and then drop it down, and because your third finger is on the third fret, fourth string, it makes it sound better. So again, what I'll do is I'll just show you the full E minor and then the full E flat minor. So for the E minor chord, again, first finger, second fret, first string, second finger, third fret, second string, third finger, fourth fret, fourth string, and fourth finger, fourth fret, third string. Then to get down to the E flat minor, just slide them down one fret and all your fingers will be in the right position to play an E flat minor. Okay, next up we've got a G minor. So you're using your first finger on the first fret, first string, second finger, second fret, third string, and third finger, third fret, second string. And last but not least, I've left the easiest to last. A minor, second finger, second fret, 4th string. Now, with this song, there's a little introduction piece. Songs used to do this back in the day, where you have this like kind of little preamble bit. And this is how it goes. So you start off with your C minor. You'll never know how much I... And then we go to the F minor. Really, and back to C minor. Love you. And then we go to the E flat. You'll never know how much I... D minor. Really, and then to G7. Care. Now there's a little riff now that goes... So I'll show you how to play this riff. This is what George Harrison does on his guitar. So what you're doing is you're starting off with your first finger on the 3rd fret 2nd string, and you're plucking it twice. And on the 2nd pluck, oops, sorry, I'll do that again. You're doing a little hammer on onto the 5th fret 2nd string. So you're plucking it on its own first with your first finger on the 3rd fret 2nd string, and then again, and you're using this little hammer on, it's called a hammer on that, with your 3rd finger, and then take it off and pluck the string again, and then you stretch, either use your 3rd finger, I've got quite a long 3rd finger, so I can reach to the 6th fret, so pluck the 6th fret and then take your finger off and leave your first finger on the 3rd fret, and then the 7th fret 2nd string, and then take that finger off and leave your first finger on. So what you should have is this. If you do struggle to stretch there, you could use your little finger. So there you go. If you struggle to keep up with that, always slow the video down. The great little function YouTube has, I've mentioned it loads of times, little cog at the right hand side of the screen. Press on that, it'll take you to a playback function menu, which will take you to playback speed. Press 0.75 and it'll slow down the video just to be able for you to be able to keep up with what I'm doing, because I realise that when I'm showing little finger picking bits, then it can get a little bit confusing. So I'll just do that again. There we go. And now we're ready to go into the main part of the song, the verse. So we're going to the C, listen, and then we go to the E minor. So there's one strum on the E minor, and then slide down to the E flat minor, then to the D minor. Do you, G7, want to know, back to C, secret, E minor, E flat minor, D minor. Do you, G7, promise not to, back to C, tell, E minor, E flat minor, oh, and then D minor, whoa, F minor, oh, back to C, closer, E minor, T flat minor, then to D minor, let me, G7, whisper in your, back to C, ear, E minor, E flat minor, D minor, say the G7, words you long to, F, E, G7, ear, I'm in love with A minor, U, O, F, O, G7, O. And then we go into the next verse. So we're back on the C. Listen, E minor to E flat minor, do, da, D minor, do you, G7, want to know, C, secret, E minor to E flat minor, do, da, D minor, do you, G7, promise not to, back to C, tell, E minor, E flat minor, do, whoa, D minor, whoa, F minor, whoa, back to C, closer, E minor, E flat minor, D minor, say the G7, words you long to, F, E, G7, E, I'm in love with A minor, U, O, F, O, G7, O. Now this bit is the middle bit, so we go to the F. I've known a D minor, secret for the G minor, week or two. Now to F, nobody, D minor, knows G minor, just we two, ooh, D minor, ooh. Now to the G7, ba, 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 ba. Now then back to the last verse, so we're on the C. Listen, E minor, T flat minor, to D minor. Do you, G7, want to know, back to C, secret, E minor, do, E flat minor, D minor, do you, G7, promise not to, C, tell, E minor, T flat minor, whoa, D minor, whoa, F minor, oh, back to C, closer, E minor, E flat minor, D minor, do, let me, G7, whisper in your, back to C, ear, E minor, T flat minor, do, D minor, do, say the G7, words you long to, F, he, G7, ear, I'm in love with A minor, U, oh, F to G7 to A minor, oh, A minor, oh, F, G7, A minor, oh, F, G7, A minor, oh, F, G7, and then finish on a C. Ooh. Doesn't actually finish like that on the record, it just fades out, but you get the general idea. Okay, so a little bit tricky this one, isn't it? Because you're doing quite a fast change from the E minor, E flat minor to D minor, but it's worth having a go at. Okay, here we go then. So, as I always say, this is the moment of truth. Can you keep up with me? Can I keep up with me? Who knows? Let's see. Okay, so don't forget the little introduction where we start on the C minor. You'll never know how much I, F minor, really, C minor, love you. Then to E flat. You'll never know how much I, D minor, really, G7 care. Listen, do you want to know a secret? Do you promise not to tell? Whoa, whoa, closer, let me whisper in your ear, say the words you long to be, I'm in love with you, oh, listen, do-da-do, do you want to know a secret, do-da-do, do you promise not to tell, whoa, whoa, closer, do-da-do, let me whisper in your ear, do-da-do, say the words you long to be, I'm in love with you, I've known a secret for the week or two, nobody knows, just we do. Listen, do you want to know a secret? Do you promise not to tell? Whoa, whoa, closer, let me whisper in your ear, say the words you long to be, I'm in love with you, there you go. Do you want to know a secret? Promise not to tell. In fact, I think I remember hearing John Lennon saying that he nicked the idea of this, do you want to know a secret? Promise not to tell, wish upon a wishing well, or something. I think it was from an old Disney cartoon. Was it Snow White or something like that? One of those old Disney films that had a song with similar words. And so that's where John Lennon got the idea. And obviously, like I said, he gave it to George Harrison to sing lead vocal on it, and a mighty fine job he did too, considering that they all had heavy winter colds back when they recorded this album. Anyway, thanks very much for joining me, and if you've got any more songs that you'd like me to teach you, just leave me a message and I'll get back to you with a tutorial as quick as possible. Take care for now. Bye-bye.